Alright, we are now live. Everything is going good. Hello, and welcome. Oh gosh. Sorry if I sounded far away. My microphone was like over there. Hello. I'm sorry I'm just a tad late. I was kind of running around doing morning cleaning things and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to stream. I see Evo Leia is here. Hi, Evo Leia. How you doing? Here we are working more on this awesome Halloween painting. So I'm thinking today, let's get to characters. I set myself out no brushes. Normally I pre-planned my brushes, but nope. Hey, and it's Bottle of Win. Hi, Win. How you doing? Gonna bring up my reference photo. There we go. Good. Perfect. Alright. Gonna grab my brushes. Hello. Good. Good. I'm glad you're doing good, Win. I'm doing pretty good. Feel just a hair frazzled at the moment. I'll calm down. It's just because all of a sudden a lot was on my mind before the stream. But I'm good now. I'm happy. I'm happy to be here. I need some moments of like, you know what? Let's be calm and get some painting done. Some progress. Sorry as I pick out which brushes I'm gonna use today. Hey! Oh, and it's Blood. Hi, Blood. How you doing? Good. I'm glad you're doing good, Evo Leia. That's good. Hey, hi, Isaac. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hey, we got a good group this morning. This is awesome. Good. I'm glad you're doing good, Blood. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. All right. So, where I want to start today on this wonderful painting is that I'm going to start here and move this way on the painting. So I'm going to start with these figures here. It looks like he has kind of like a podium stand right here, kind of like a little table. So we're going to mix some brown for that. I'm going to move my painting. I'm gonna mix some new colors. And it's Nacho. Hi, Nacho. Glad you're here. Ooh, Isaac, a cream Danish. That sounds very yummy. That sounds good. We all got everyone here. Yes, I'm mixing for this like kind of front table of the front stand of this building. Thinking kind of like a darker brown color. Something like this. Something here. I think this will be a good start. And I have to think of what colors I want my characters to be. So that I can have some more like creative freedom with. You know, I still want to stay like in these like kind of warm tones, maybe some reds, maybe some greens. You know what? He might be fun. He might stand out really well in like a green robe. So like a sap green. So I'm not gonna do bright green because I think that'll look too weird. So one of my favorite, like more earthy color greens is sap green. So we're gonna use that today. And I think that'll look nice. I don't know, I just see him more as like this earthy type wizard. Selling staffs, running his little business of wizard staffs. So I'm gonna mix that up. Here, I'll move this over so you can see what I'm mixing. And I don't want this green to be like super stand out. I want contrast, but not to be like, whoa. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna add some of this burnt umber to my green here. I think this is a good dark color version of this color. And then I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna add some white to make like a light version contrast. And in this light green, I want there to be reflection from the lanterns. So I'm gonna add a bit of yellow. I'm almost out of yellow. I think I have a backup tube. I'm not sure. I hope I do. Otherwise, I'll have to order one. There we go. Just trying to get my my light, my medium, and my dark. Working on my medium green right now. I need some more sap green. Seven p.m. is definitely a good time for morning. Yeah, I know. But I have, oh my gosh, I'm better in the morning because sometimes I get way too tired at night. And I'm like, I just feel like chilling, just being quiet. Yeah, Evo Leia, to answer your question, sap green. Sap green's like one of my favorite colors. And this is like typical in oil painting and for acrylics. For any kind of more natural green that's not too bright, it's almost more like a yellow green. So it's really good for plants, earthy tones. Sometimes like when I'm doing like trees and stuff, I'll put it a little bit in the bark so that like in the brown so that it kind of livens up the brown a little bit. I like sap green. There's a lot of purposes for it. Ah, thank you, Win, for posting the Discord. Oh, I see what you're saying, Evo Leia. Yeah, sorry if it was a little confusing. I don't know. I didn't come up with it's more like an olive green, but if you go do olive green in oil painting, that's actually a different green than sap green. It's more, even more yellow, where olive green can be even a little gray. Hey, it's here a Croc Hero. Hi, Croc Hero. How you doing? Hey, it's It's all good. I know the time zone difference between us is very different. So no worries. You do not need to apologize at all. I'm trying to see a good angle to put this here. Yeah, this will be good. All right, so for the podium, I'm going to start with my brown. It's not really a podium, it is a table. It's like a counter. Why did I keep calling it a podium? It's clearly like a storefront counter. Yeah, it has been a while, Croc Hero. Good to see you here. Oh my gosh. I know, it's so tricky with the time zones and everything. I hear ya, blood. Oh my gosh, Croc Hero, it's 4 a.m. What are you doing up? Why are you up so late or up so early? However you want to look at it. Just life. And what I'm doing here is that I'm kind of, so I want this counter to look like it has like a wood type texture. So I am painting and blending in the streaks like as if there's a wood grain to give that more wood grain type feel. And it looks like that front, I'm gonna need more of a lighter brown now looking at the reference photo, which I thought it was, I reversed it in my head. I thought it was going to be a darker brown, but it's actually a lighter brown. And I think I'm going to add a little bit of yellow too to that. Gosh, let's see. My tube of yellow over here. Oh, fun. That's fun, Hero Croc, that you, or Croc Hero, that you went for a night drive. But oh my gosh, stayed up till 4 a.m. That's a late night. Did you have fun? It sounds like fun. All right. I'm trying to get the last of the paint out of this tube. I know it sounds silly. It's like this tube's at the end and I'm like, you don't understand. There's still paint left. I will use every last drop in the tube if I can. No waste. No waste at all on the paint. Heck, I don't even throw away the paint chips from my paint palette. I'm going to make art. Actually, I want to make more art like that with the 3D kind of paint chip effect. I do want to make more art. Oh my gosh. Win, you too? Staying up till 4 a.m.? I stay up late, but I don't know. Staying up that late. Maybe I have. I mean, I have in the past, but I don't like to do it very often. Otherwise, it messes up my whole day. Oh, nice. Fun. Croc Hero, I'm glad you had a good time with your friends. That's good. It's always the best. Yep, and I'm just doing painting the front of the counter. I do want to keep in mind that it is in perspective of the rest of the building. It'll be definitely interesting when I get like go back in, because this, oh my gosh, it looks still so transparent like inside the store here, and I want to for sure do a second layer on that. My goal is to get this done for Halloween. I'm not sure if I can reach it, but we're gonna try. Ooh, that sounds like fun. You gotta be careful, Croc Hero, on those like windy roads going up the mountain, but that sounds like fun though. And it was windy. Oh, you said windy and curvy. Sorry, I misread that. Not windy and curvy, windy and curvy. Ah, I see, Win. Aw, that's nice of you. That's nice of you to be there for your friend. Okay, good. Good, Croc Hero. That's good. Stay safe. Not gonna lie, it's kind of tricky painting at a diagonal like this, but you know what? I'm making it work. And amazingly enough, it's staying in perspective, which is cool. I got skills, guys. Nah, I'm just a little crazy. Yeah, so to keep it, so how the cameras are all angled and everything, yeah, it's actually at a diagonal for me. Because I want it right side to you guys, but I'm like, you know what? This is actually okay. Otherwise, it'd be upside down. At some point, I'm probably gonna have to move it, but it's okay like this. That is so true, Crack Hero. We are a little all crazy. It keeps life interesting that way. Otherwise, I feel like life would just be too boring. But the good kind of crazy, you know? The good kind with good hearts. True, Win. Very true. Being not crazy it can be a little boring. No, we don't want boring people. Life's boring if you're boring. Yes, gremlin energy. Gremlin crazy. Yep, that's me. Alright, now for our wizard guy. So I'm gonna go in with the light theme and kind of sketch in you can see the green, it's definitely green, but it's not like anything super bright, still natural. Now you kind of see why it's like one of my favorite greens to work with. Again, more tiny brushwork. And actually, I noticed something. I think I confused myself. Where's the tiny flat brush? I don't know where it is. I didn't get it out for myself, but I'll just use this flat brush. It'll work. Oh, you're good, Croc Hero. It's okay. If you fall asleep, I totally understand. And you can just go to bed. Like, you had a late night and also a fun one, so you're all good. You know I'll be posting progress pictures of this anyway, so if you want to see how far I get and where it's going, you know where to look for more progress photos. So it does get a bit confusing with all his sleeves and everything because he kind of has like this kind of position. So that's what I'm trying to mimic here. He's like, "You like this staff? Good. Okay. Now give me money for the staff." That's okay, Crack Hero. You're all good. Please don't feel bad. You're all good. I'm always happy when you do come around. There we go. See, this guy's coming along. Our green wizard dude. Our staff merchant. And I'm just blending out these edges. You know what I think is confusing me? Is that his elbows are in the same exact location. Because I'm like, something looks wrong. And then I realized, oh, where his elbows are. See, this is what's awesome about painting too, is that if there's a mistake, you can just paint right over it. Yeah, you see what I'm seeing, Win? See how it was like, I'm like, something so weird, something so horribly off. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. This is one of the things what makes these market paintings so hard. But I do love doing them. Alrighty. Good night, Croc Hero. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you get some good, well deserved rest. I'll talk to you later. There we go. And then I want our wizard guy. He's gonna have a green hat. He gotta have a green hat. There we go. There's our wizard guy. Unfortunately, I actually do have some like skin tones left over from when I was completing the other day. I was completing some chibis, my little zodiac chibis. Here, I'll show you all a sneak peek of here's the Aquarius. She's completed now, and I'm really excited how she turned out. So soon she'll be turned into poster prints, stickers, and I really want to make acrylic charms out of these chibi zodiac. So I'm really happy with how she turned out. Ah, so cute. And I'm still working on Pisces, the last of the chibi zodiac series. Um, Almost done. This one's really, really close to being done. Maybe an hour or two left of work to do. So maybe only an hour. Yeah, I'm excited. I like the little Pisces. The little chibi Pisces! Anyways, sorry. Squirrel brain moment. uh, but yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited to I'm real when I first painted those, my whole plan was to make them into acrylic charms. So that's what I'm gonna go for, is making them into charms. Alright, and as I'm kind of reactivating the flesh tone here for our wizard, in the reference photo, the guy has a beard, and I kind of want to keep his beard. I want this wizard to also have a beard. So, I'm gonna mix some reddish brown for that beard. Aw, thank you, Lynn. Thank you. I'm glad you think that the chibis are adorable. You know what's really fun about these markets too is I like making all these characters. I do. I think it's fun making all these characters, giving them all personalities, stories. It's fun. Oh, thank you, Win, for getting that bot. Thank you. Dang, those bots. They are relentless sometimes. It's like, no, I don't want the free followers. I want only followers of who wants to see my art, and they're all real people. I only want real people, thank you. You know, I kind of covered up his face and his eyes, but I have a plan of what I'm gonna do. So just trust the process for 2 seconds. I got a smaller brush, it'd be easy to work with. Mini brush. That was weird. My phone just buzzed in a weird way. But yeah, there was a notification, but and not an important notification. But it was kind of like it did a buzz buzz, like not what it normally does. I'm like, the phone, why'd you do that? Why'd you spook me? I thought someone was calling me at first, and I was like, who's calling me? He has no eyes right now. He cannot see. There we go. Look. Yeah. Okay, I like the little wizard guy. I'm a fan. What Knight of Spam's Callers? I don't know that movie, Win. That is a Halloween movie I am not totally familiar with. Oh, it's a joke. Oh, okay. You know, I could see that being like a real movie, but like as one of those spoof horror movies. And after the wizard guy, I'm gonna work on these two right here. Trying to think, what colors shall they be? I see her in purple, but I'm not sure about him. Hmm, I don't know. Isaac, all those three options sound like really awful roommates. Goblins will dirty up the place and mess like I think they would just like play pranks, they'd steal your stuff, make messes. Does not sound like a fun roommate at all. And then, oh my gosh, orcs. Orcs are brutes too. They're not going to be very clean. They won't steal your stuff like goblins will, but they'll sure make a mess of the place. And then hey, good job Isaac catching the dragon star. Awesome. There we go. See, you look so cool. All right, first little character down. Heck yeah. You know what? Since I so strongly see her as being purple, how about normally I don't do this. I would do him first and her, but I'm having a blank on what color to make him. And in the reference photo, he's wearing all black. And I'm okay with a little bit of black, but I don't want it all black. Unless if I do some of the same green tones. Black and green. No, I want to, well, no, maybe black and green would be okay. Maybe I will change it up a bit and I'll make it, maybe not as much, like just that dark black. And make it more, yeah, you know what? What if I made it like a blue-green? Ooh, I could make him blue-green black. Okay, hold on. I have a vision now. I see it. I see it in my mind. Sometimes that's all it takes. You know, that is true, Isaac. That is true. But yeah, but if your roommates are goblins and if you have any leftovers from last night's dinner, it'll be gone. They will not respect it. Even if you put your name on it, they still will not respect that. They'll be like, I saw it first, it's mine. So, bye bye. Here, I'll show you what paints, how I'm gonna make this blue-green. So I'll scooch this over. Oh, I keep forgetting that the edges are wet on this. So I put white and I'm going in with my sap green. And then I'm gonna do French ultramarine below. And it should be this really nice blue, like this sea blue color. Okay, I think that would be for our second character. I really like this color actually a lot. And then I'm gonna add some white for the lightest part. And then I'm gonna make a darker color as well. And then I want to make a blue black for his for the black like accents in his clothes. Need a little bit more blue. Yeah, that is true, Isaac. Yeah, you would have to cook for it's a huge feast. And they are like a very the species, like there's always an alpha in the group. I don't know. You'd have to win that battle for their respect. That'd be a hard battle to win. So we're gonna go in with that blue-green color. There we go. Yeah, I really like the blue-green color. I think this looks good. You know what I really wanted to do with this Halloween town is like not make it super generic where there's like just, just monsters running around. It's like, no, there's like other creatures too besides just skeletons and Frankenstein. It's like, no, there's like I almost imagine like they use characters here being like maybe goblins of some kind. And here's like a wizard, so it's magic. Like, this is a magical type of Halloween world, not just spooky and scary. Like you almost imagine what is this society right here? What kind of realm does this belong in? When your comment is funny. The dinner one. The like cook dinner or become dinner, gotcha. That one, and it's relating to like the goblins versus orcs is for dinner. I think it's funny. Yeah, that's also why I wouldn't want either of those to be a roommate. Like, no. They wouldn't make very good roommates. I'm sorry, Isaac. They'd be too scary to be roommates. You know, see, Isaac, I would rather be a roommate with the dragon. I would. I think that would be cool. The dragon would become my friend. Dragons are cool. I agree with you, Isaac. They are cool. Yes, I'm just adding more, just doing rough shadows, more so just color blocking. Yeah. Coming together slowly but surely. It's funny, even though it's like technically this isn't the super detailed part yet, I'm just color blocking. It still takes so much time. Art takes a lot of time. It does. A lot of time, effort, concentration. Just looking at my reference photo in front of me. I almost imagine it was like some kind of shoulder armor like this. I know it's kind of touching into fantasy, isn't it? I think that still fits. Fantasy, Halloween. It doesn't have to be totally classic Halloween, right? Does it? Can be whatever I want it to be. Because I'm the artist. Yeah, fantasy, Halloween, why not? Yeah, looking at the time and looking at how far I've gotten, I was crazy to honestly think I'm like, oh, I'll be able to get all the characters' first layers done. Nope. And for his belt, you know what? I'm gonna give it a different color. Gonna give it brown so it stands out just a little bit. Doesn't completely. Same with his shoes. His brown boots. So funny. One boot's complete, one's not. we go. Perfect. Yeah, I'm super happy with how this piece is turning out. I can't believe when I first drew this, it was like a year ago, and I was like, I'm gonna do a fun Halloween piece, and then just, I don't know, got busy with other projects, got distracted. I know, what's new with me, right? So I'm happy to pick it up again and actually work on it. Oh my gosh, Isaac, you wrote me a story. Oh, give me a second, I'll read it. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about, Isaac. I'm tracking now. Yeah, no, that seems like a terrifying creature to run into. Absolutely terrifying. I don't want any creatures that will change my way of thinking. I don't need any of that. Uh-uh. Creepy. There we are. Really? That is true. That is true. You could use the mind flare to turn someone who's evil into someone who's good. So I guess that could be used for a good purpose. You know, I guess it's all about perspective, right? Guess it's just who has control of the mind flare, right? Oh, hello, someone new here. I recognize a new name. Midnight Square Cosplay. Hello, welcome. Ah, thank you for the follow. Yeah, sorry, Midnight Square. I kind of haven't been talking much. I just started like concentrating on my painting and it happens. Every Yeah, I'm just kind of moving along, but you know what? It's coming along pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it so far. Oh. Hi, Midnight. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I did see the part Midnight, but then the Midnight Square, I was like, wait, is this who I think it is? Maybe? Hello, hello. Well, maybe, I don't know if I can save you from school necessarily, but I can at least provide some entertainment while you're in class. Or just keep you company as you work on homework. That I can do. Yeah, and thank you, thank you, Wen, for posting the Discord midnight. If you want to join the Discord, you're more than welcome to. It's pretty chill. Just a place for artists to express themselves and show their work. Yeah, midnight. I was gonna ask, like, oh, how, like, comment to your comment here, like, what, how's school going? But from you saying save me, it doesn't sound like it's going too smoothly. Yeah, yeah, send it over on Insta. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I understand. I'm not so good at math either. Yeah, I remember in math, I used to have like a really hard time remembering sequences. It would be like I remember I could always know all the steps, but I would mix up the steps. And then yeah, that was always my downfall in math was remembering the sequences to the problems. I feel like this guy needs feathers in his hat for some reason. Might go back in later and add some feathers. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny you say that one because it's actually this original photo was taken at the Ren Fair and I had a vision in my head of a little like ghosty village or little market, Halloween market. I'm like, you know what I could use as a base? The Ren Fair. So That's what I'm using as my base. All right. Yeah, so going pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. All right. Now, what next? This guy also in the reference photo has like a beard and it has a beard and long hair, and I kind of want to keep that too. And even though it's black in the photo, I do kind of want to make it different, his hair, so he doesn't totally blend in with his clothes. Like you can kind of tell what's clothes, what's hair. So I'm gonna do like a dark brown first. And then on the second layer, I will go back in with black and I make it darker. Oh, thank you. I'm glad, Midnight, that you like the baby dragons. I'm guessing that's what you mean by the little emotions that are at the bottom, or the little emotes that are at the bottom. Yeah, little baby dragons, little stream avatars that kind of just float there. One day I eventually want to add more. I just have not gotten around to it. But sometime soon I'd like to get around to it. Oh man. Yeah. Pets do that sometime. Unfortunately. We love them, but sometimes they're like, it's playtime. And you're like, no, it's sleeping time. Like my cat. Oh my gosh. As sweet as she is, she was in my feet like crazy this morning. And I had to put on the TV for her. On YouTube, there's cat TV, and it's just like simple animations with like bugs and cat toys and that kind of stuff. And she gets really entertained by it, and it's really cute. She just sits and watches the TV, but then she's out of my feet. Also, too, I was gonna say something else, but now I completely forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot what I was gonna say, like mid sentence. Happens. It happens. It'll come back to me. Oh. Good, good. Midnight. My con was good. It was good. Both the shows were actually pretty good. Um, So it was good. And yeah, Anime Wonder was a cute con, just didn't bring the crowds like I was hoping to. But Uwu Con was really, really good. And that brought a lot of people. And it seemed like a lot of people were having fun at the con too, which I like to see. I like to see like attendees having fun. Also people who are working the con. Like just everyone having a fun time, I think is like the best. You're all good. You're all good. Oh, oh yeah. You know, Midnight, I don't know if I remember seeing your mystery cosplay on Saturday. Did you stop by my booth? I'm trying to remember, but oh my gosh, I swear I see so many people and I always feel like super embarrassed because people come by and they'll be like, "Do you remember me?" And I'm just like, I want to say yes, and please, I don't forget anyone. It's just my memory. And typically I ask people, I'm like, okay, what was your cosplay the last time we talked? And specifically, what did we talk about? and and most of the time it'll spark a memory. Um, but yeah, I've had even people where they're like, yeah, I stopped by your booth both days. And I'm like, you did? I only remember like Sunday. I don't remember Saturday or Friday. I'm so sorry. It can become crazy running a booth, especially that like if I'm talking to one person, running my booth, sales, everything, taking photos, then I'm look at that one person. Then one person leaves, and then as soon as they leave, a new person comes in. So it's like new fresh start, and it's like constantly like restart, restart, like ah yeah, and each time someone new comes in, I have to exactly it's kind of like a restart button where I'm like, oh, hi, and I introduce myself, and I'm like, this is my stuff, my own whole spiel. Yeah, I can, and then I talk with that person, they leave, new person comes, restart. It's all good, though, it's all good. Yeah, so, and if anyone here, like, comes by my booth, and I don't like click if my memory of who you are doesn't click in my head right away, just remind me, be like, hey, remember last time I was this cosplay? We talked about this. It'll come back to me. It's in the filing cabinet in my memory. And it's funny. I used to even be like that when I used to work retail. Oh my gosh, we would have regulars come in, and because I did henna art on people, and they'd be like, "Yeah, I just want what I wanted last time," and I'm like, "What did you get last time?" I've probably done 1,000 hennas since then, and I'm like, "And you look vaguely familiar," and they're like, "Oh, well, here's the photo," and I'm like, oh, yes, you were the person with the blah 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 blah, and I can remember everything. I'm like, I remember. I'm like, okay, I got you. I know what you want. And sorry, I totally like went on my own spiel and I didn't see any of these messages, so I'm catching up on messages. Ah, I see. I got you, Midnight. Yeah, I'll admit it does get pricey, especially if you try to go to each one. Yep, yep. Yeah, it's funny. A lot of people know me as Jinx. So and I didn't go to Uwu as Jinx cuz I was at Anime Wonder. I brought Jinx. And then trying to think of doing Uwu again. Jinx is just such a monster of a cosplay. So, and I'm like I can't do her 2 weekends in a row. Like I love that girl, but she is intensive, very intensive cosplay. So, yeah. No, I've even had people have comments like that see me with my natural hair. And they're like, "Wait, your natural hair isn't blue?" I'm like, "No." I mean, I go through phases of different I need to re-dye my hair, but I have it blue currently. Sometimes it's pink, one time it was green. But yeah. Sorry, Midnight, you didn't recognize me because I didn't bring Jinx along this time. Oh, you're good, Win. You're totally good on the photos. Don't feel bad. Yeah, a lot of people all of a sudden, like after that post that I made, was like, oh my God, I forgot to send you photos. And I'm like, oh my God, there's more photos. So I might do a part 2 post. I don't know, maybe, because I totally forgot to post pictures, like, yeah, of me in the booth, but close ups of all my products. I totally forgot to add into that photo dump. So I might eventually, if it doesn't seem too annoying, I might do a Uwu photo dump part 2. Yeah. No, and to almost answer to your comment, Midnight, about having like an iconic character. Yeah, no, I think that's what's fun about cosplay is you can kind of just do whatever you want. Um, I know plenty of people who like never like they always bounce around from character to character and always look different. And there are some people that always have that one character that they cosplay. I will say Jinx is kind of like that character for me. But it kind of happened on accident. I just started bringing her to every show, and every show almost had its own reason of why I brought her. A lot of those reasons because there was an Arcane meet or a League of Legends meet. So I'm like, well, I gotta bring Jinx. Also, then it soon turned into a lot of people like you, Midnight, um, recognized me for that cosplay. So it was like an easy way for people to find my booth or know who I am, especially online. So many people recognize me that way as well. So it was almost became she kind of became this accidental iconic cosplay for me. Like I think I've worn Jinx so many times that you can just call me Jinx and I'll probably respond at this point. Yes, I agree with you, Midnight. Win. I really like your Bobby cosplay as well. When you make a good Bobby. You do. Yeah, thank you, Win. Thank you for posting more photos. I saw you posted photos. I just haven't opened the messages up yet. Oh my gosh, I've been so busy with other things that I don't know, I'm still trying to catch up on messages. Yeah, and for anyone that I'm slow at answering messages, please just be patient with me. I try to get to them as soon as possible, especially after con. There's just a lot of them. But it's all good. It's all good. I will get to them. Oh my gosh, I can only imagine. Midnight, that's crazy. I swear there's some crazy fan art out there. Yeah, thank you, Win, for understanding. I am a busy fairy. Lots to do, lots of ideas. Lots of ideas and always have lots going on. All right, for the top of this staff, I was thinking of maybe like a purple pink kind of crystal at the top. That brush might be too small. I like this. I like this like purple crystal ball kind of look. Nah, thank you, Midnight. I I swear, honestly, it's just a lot of practice. It's a lot of practice. Um, I paint or draw or be creative every single day. I'm always practicing what I do, my craft. It's really all it is. It's just a lot of practicing and a lot of patience too. I mean, think about it. In 2 hours, I only got just the first layer of both these characters. You know? I don't know. I should see actually how many hours has gone into this one so far. I'm curious. I don't know. I'll have to count. I've only worked on it on stream, so that's an easy number to figure out. Oh, fun. Fun midnight. What kind of animals do you draw, Midnight? Alrighty, there we go. I have about 10-ish minutes left. I could at least, and I know I started a little late, so I could at least start on this last figure right here. Yeah, you showed me when you showed me pictures of the paintings that your mom has done of animals. They're all so cute. All right, so I'm mixing right now on my palette off to the side. I'm mixing French ultramarine blue with the permanent rose. And then I'm also gonna make it lighter too. Really? Your dog wasn't happy, Midnight? I would think your doggo would be happy, like, you're home! You're home! Where have you been all day. You're finally home. No? Your dog's like, you abandoned me. You have strange smells on you. You've been somewhere else. And you left me behind. All dramatic, just like that. I'm wondering if this skirt's a little too light, a little too lavender. I mean, I do think it is a pretty color though. But I'm wondering if it's a little too bright for all these colors that are going on. I don't know. See what happens. Yeah, and this canvas has like such a weird top coating too, so painting on it's slightly different than what I'm used to. It almost has like this waxy coating on top. I don't know if this canvas was actually meant for acrylics, not oils. So that's why it kind of feels weird. I'm not completely sure. But, you know, I'm making it work. Heck, I've even painted oils on like matte board and stuff that's meant for watercolor, and I make some things that I'm very proud of. So it'll all be fine in the end. It'll be fine. Yeah, send me the photos, Midnight. Share. Feel free to share with me. Sorry, I'm like extra concentration mode right now because I see that the time is kind of ticking. And I do have a busy day planned. I do have things to do today. But I also want to leave at a good stopping point. I don't want to leave anywhere like in a weird part. Also, I don't like stopping my projects at a weird location, like at a weird time. Like if I was just to stop it right now, I don't like that because it needs to be blended together. It's almost like I'm finishing a thought and I want to finish and complete that thought. So when I mean good stopping point, it's like, okay, this like thought, the sequence is completed now. I looked over at my phone. I thought like kinda like I was like, uh-oh, maybe someone like was trying to text me that was immediate of my attention, but no. I was like, what is going on? And I'm like, oh, it's just the socials. Nothing to worry about. I like painting fabrics. I think it's fun. I like this, like the blending, the draping. I don't know, Isaac. I don't know. Oh, sorry. Midnight, did I miss some of your questions? Oh, okay. Ah, I see. Okay. All is good. All is good. All is good. Yeah, I want to at least finish up this purple before the end of the for the end of today's stream. And I know I'm gonna probably go over a little bit, but that's okay because I did start a little late. Same, Isaac. I can't wait for the sequel too. It's gonna be good. I just hope that they take their time on it and they don't rush it. You know, I would rather like wait a little longer and have like a really, really good movie than have something that was rushed and it wasn't so good. Because this, the whole universe, the whole series deserves like a really good, um, it deserves good movies, you know? Like it deserves a good second movie. Okay, I think you know what? I think I can finish this up. And I know these scarves might not make much sense right now, but I swear once this figure is completed, the all the scarves and all the layers to her outfit will make a lot of sense. It's all in my head. I know what I'm doing. Kinda, sorta. Alright, almost done, almost done. And once I finish up her purple dress, we'll call it there. I know it looks like she has no arms now, but I swear I'll add them in. It'll make more sense when she's all done. Ah, I wish I could have finished her in today's stream, but oh well. That'll be for Fridays, I guess. That'll be for the next stream. There we go. Yay! Okay, yeah, I actually really like this purple. I know before I was saying, oh, I don't know, it might be too bright. I'm not sure. No, I like it. I'm actually like seeing it now from like kind of like afar, not so close up. Um, it's looking good. It's looking really good. I'm happy with. Well, you know what? At least I would say I got 2.5 characters in here. I got 2.5 characters. I think that's better than nothing, right? Still good progress, I think, for today. Aww. Thank you, Evo Leia. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I know I need to still do the little cat. I should have just started with the cat, honestly. But oh well, it'll be for next time. Leave you all on a cliffhanger. What am I gonna do with the cat? What color shall I paint the cat? Ooh, midnight. I think your girlfriend would like that a lot. Your girlfriend would definitely like a cup like that. Oh yeah. You know, what's funny is you always manage to find my friends somewhere in my painting. And I never do it intentionally, but I guess I unintentionally paint my friends somehow. Alrighty. Well, thank you everyone for joining today's stream. Made really good progress today. I'm super, super excited. And I will see you all on Friday, where I'll be streaming next and have just continue on the Halloween painting. Alrighty, thank you everyone, and I will see you later. Bye!